Hello, how are you? This is Rachel from sweetbeepaperco. I am here with an Etsy update. Finally, I have been waiting to do this for a long time. I've been working on these journals, getting everything ready, getting the goodie bags ready, and all the listings and pictures, and the Etsy update day is finally here. By the time you see this video, the Etsy update will be live. I will have each journal linked down below. If you click on one and it's not there, it may have already sold by the time you see the video. I will try to update the listing with ones that have sold, but I won't be able to do that during the day while I'm working. So I wanted to say too, for all of my international friends, I'm currently in the US. I have digitals, the Love Printable, and I guess this is for everyone, but the Love Printable for February is on sale for this month in 2022. I have other coffee dyed paper printables, as well as a lace pattern coffee dye paper, which is gorgeous. Available in my Etsy. At this time, I only offer US shipping. So let me show you all of the goodies for today. Now, I have 6 junk journals to show you. Each journal will come with an embellishment bag. I will show you each one for each journal. All of them are the same, except for the butterfly one has some more butterfly stuff, and the little tiny journal has a few different things in it, okay? But the rest of them are all the same, except the patterns are going to be maybe different on some things, or different colors, or like different color lace. So I will show you what's in each bag and the differences between them, but this is the only bag I will probably talk through besides the butterfly one and the other one. So yeah, so let's get started. I'm so excited. I have been working on these journals for so long. So let me show you this first one. And we'll do a flip through like we did before on my other update, so you can see each page as well. But first, let's check out the gorgeous tassel. It's got some sari silk, some lace, some ribbon, some of the fabric that is on the journal. This is removable. You can take this off for when you're working in the journal. So let's take this off. This is loose. I had it tied in a bow. I figure by the time you fill this journal up, you may end up tying it in a square knot, or you can use a different kind of closure for it. This is some white fabric that I tore. So here's what the front cover looks like. We've got lace, a brass color book plate. You can write in here. This doesn't come off. It's sealed in under this paper, but you can write in this here. Here's the side. Here's the back. A couple strings. So I've shown the process of how I make my journal covers. These are all fabric covered journals. So it's kind of got a soft feel to it, but it's not super soft or pillowy. And then I've got these book corners on the corners. So let's take a look at the inside. This is the biggest journal in this update. Let's take this off so we can lay it flat. Okay, yeah, so this is the biggest journal in this update. I will tell you the measurements of this one, but for the exact measurements and everything, make sure you check out the Etsy listing. But this one is about 9.5 by almost 6 3/4, And the spine is a little over 3 inches. So I think I said, but there are 4 signatures. So these are not decorated journals. That's why I put so many things in the embellishment bag, for you to kind of make it like you want. And the more I start to decorate in these two, the more it's going to start hiking the price up a little bit. And would take me so much time to really embellish a journal. I think at some point I will do more embellished journals, maybe one at a time, but right now not so much. But each signature has sewing in a pocket on the, these are all cardstock as the first pages of the signature. So I will do a flip through. Make sure you look at the Etsy listing for how many pages. So there's pockets on the sides here. Wallpaper, coffee dyed paper, German dictionary book pages. There's a bag, coffee dyed paper. There's not a ton of pages in each signature, and I did that on purpose. This one is definitely meant for you to make these pages embellished, really put some stuff on it so you have room to work in this and to build your pages up if you want. Like, there's plenty of room between the signatures for you to do that. And that is personally how I like my journals. I don't like a ton of paper in each signature. I love this wallpaper. It's gorgeous. So this one has a bottom pocket on it, and then this should have a side one. So all these papers in here are pretty much the same. They're just in different orders in the journal. I love this journal so much. So all of the binding too is knotted. I've left the ends long and tied it in a bow, so you can undo the bow and not have to worry about your binding knot. But I did that so if you wanted to add charms to these, you could, and you have enough length on those to work with them. But there's plenty of room in here for writing, decorating, gluing, whatever you want to do. And this one has the bottom pockets in this signature. This one, I really didn't have to trim down pages. So this is like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of coffee dyed paper. So these pages are pretty big. So I didn't have like extra paper to kind of fold some of those over. So that was this big one. I love this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I honestly love them all. The tiny one is, oh, I think that one is my favorite. Actually, I don't know. The dragonfly one might be too. Okay, so let me show you everything in the bag. So it's going to come in this bag. All of the taller papers are going to be folded to go in this bag. I may not put the wallpaper piece in there. I may just kind of lightly fold it and put it inside the journal, at least for the bigger journals. But I'm not going to crease them really hard. So let's get started. I love these goodie bags for this round of journal. Like, I almost made another one for myself. Isn't that funny? Okay. So each one comes with some seam binding. There's a cream one and a tan one. These aren't crinkled or anything, so you can use them for tag toppers if you want. Crinkle them yourself. What I do is just spray them with some water, crinkle them up, and just kind of let them dry. There's a couple things in here too that I've made. The first one is this paper ruffle. Each one has a different ruffle. I made these out of my scraps one day. I just went ham and just made a whole bunch of ruffles and sewed them. So you can glue those in your journal. I love this pom-pom edging. So you can put this on the edge of a page and have it kind of sticking out the side of your journal. You can use it however else you want, but it's so, so cute. Each one comes with a piece of lace from a remnant bag. Each one is different. I bought remnant bags, and so some of them are cut down the middle. I think this was a wider piece, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Glassine bag. 2 tags. These are vintage. I will let you know if something is vintage. If I don't say it's vintage, then it's brand new. I believe these are Scrabble tiles. Each one comes with some scrapbook paper that's been cut. I think these are into 4x6 pieces. Round tag. 2 tiny tags with string. 2 bigger tags. Some tan doilies, organza bag, a glassine bag that will have all of your tiny things in it. These label ones are stickers. These are die cuts, die cut tags, and this comes out of the middle for a frame. Papers, tags, some more papers, sticker labels, bottle sticker, washi label stickers, some little paper pieces, manila tag, coin envelopes, time punch cards. These are vintage popper cards. Each one, except for the small one, has 3 napkins for you to decoupage with or do whatever you like. Use them for your lunch. Okay. I made book page pockets. So this has 2 pockets in it, and depending on how you glue it down to your page, if you just glue around these 3 sides, you could have a top pocket too. These are made from a vintage etiquette book, page from a flower book, vintage German hymn pages, a piece of cardstock that's already been scored down the middle, vintage music paper. This is one of the other handmade things that's in here. Each one has a half sheet of a masterboard that I made that's just in neutral colors. So you could decorate some more however you want. And then you could use this however you want too. So you could cut them into tags. You could cut it into like pockets for your journal too, a belly band, however you want to use it. A big coffee sprayed note card, a couple rectangle doilies, 2 law dictionary pages, and a larger sheet of wallpaper. Whew, So that is what is included in each goodie bag. And like I said, so the handmade things are going to be a little bit different, like with the masterboard. You know, your vintage pages, your book pages are going to be different. Some of the napkins are different, but all of the items are the same. So like each one has a piece of lace in it as well. Okay, so let me get this put together and we will move on to the next one. So it looks like everything is going to be in 2 bags because it will not all fit in one. And then for the large journal, the piece of wallpaper is in the back of the journal. Okay, we are on to the second journal now. There are 2 little pieces that I missed. For the first one, they are in the bag. I'll make sure to show in this one. So this is a little bit smaller, but it's the same fabric as the first one. This one is about 6.5 inches by a little over 9.25. For closure on this one, there is some attached seam binding that is run through the book. I know earlier I said that I have a video up of making my seasons journal where I kind of show the process of making these, but these are made from boxes that I have had or have had family members give to me specifically for making journals. So you are getting something that's made from a recycled item. And so why I don't always glue or make the paper big enough to cover that is I want you to be able to see that this is from probably, I think this is a cracker box actually. I want you to be able to see that. To see that this is made from something else as well. Oh my gosh. I also wanted to tell you I will be including one of these library, I don't think they're called library card pockets, but they're clear pockets. They have some adhesive on the back. So you can put this in the front of your journal. You can make a card that goes in there, or you can put it on a page. This one, you're able to put it this way. I didn't go ahead and put them in the journal because I want you to be able to, maybe you don't want something in the front there. Maybe you want it somewhere else. And I almost forgot to add those. So I will make sure that first one gets one, and we'll add one to each one as I go. But I would add a little bit extra adhesive when you glue these down. The edges of the one I put in my Christmas journal didn't really adhere completely well. The rest of it stayed down, but the edge was coming up. So if I were you, I would put a little bit extra glue down. So let me show you on this one. We've still got the corners. The same design on the front, a gorgeous tassel. I love these. All of the tassels in this update do not have charms on them. Let's do a quick flip through. So this book has 3 signatures since it's a little smaller. Beginning, or each first page of the signature is cardstock with sewn pockets. A lot of the, I'm pretty sure the signatures are about the same for each one. And the same thing with these is that there's not a ton of papers in there. So you can decorate to your heart's content and have some room to work in it. These rectangle doilies look amazing in journals. So that was the second signature, and here is the third. I'm trying to speed up a little bit because I can already tell this this update's pretty big. So yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to talk through this one either. I'm just going to flip through everything really quick and show you those two little, let me see if I can find them first. These are what I didn't get to show in the first one. But they are in the bag for the first one now. They fell off when I brought it in here. So let me just flip through this real quick. This one has this cream lace in it. All right, so that's everything with the second journal, and I will bring out the next one. Okay, friends, we're on the last 3 of the bigger journals. Don't get me wrong, I love them all. I would keep them all and decorate them all myself, but the next ones are just gorgeous. Okay, so here's the sunflower one. The fabric is metallic. Isn't that gorgeous? So this one has the seam binding closure with eyelets on the side. I'll show you that in a second. The lace, book plate, metal book corners, and a super cute little tassel. Here's the back. So this one, the cover is about 5.5, a little over 7.5. So let's open this one up. So I've got eyelets in the front and back cover, and this has been put in with the overhand loop. So if you wanted to change this out to something else, you definitely could. Or if you just wanted a single strand of it, you could take it out and tie it to that. That's what I did for my Christmas journal. This is removable. This has one of the smaller jump rings, but I love the little tassel. Let's do a quick flip through. This one has 3 signatures. The same, you can see a little bit of the box there. I don't remember what this is. It's kind of hard to tell. I think this was a fruit roll-up box. Isn't that cool? So we take our boxes to recycling, but instead I got to make it into this super cute little book. So like the other ones, these have cardstock as their outside, like sandwiching the signatures, and with pockets. I love this journal so much. It's so cute. I used some sunflower paper. And we'll do a quick flip through. Same thing. Actually, I didn't leave these super long on this one. on the inside of the signatures. Side pocket. This one should have a bottom pocket. So this one, with the size, the pages are a little more, but you still have plenty of room to decorate in this. And here is the last signature. I know I'm going a little fast. I'm trying to get through showing all of the journals. Super, super cute. I love this journal so much. I hope you love it. If you love sunflowers, I think you will like decorating in this one. Okay, so same thing. I'm just going to show you the goodies that come in this one real quick. All right, and just like the other ones, I will have details of everything in the Etsy listing. Let's move on to the next one. So while I was recording this video, I did sell one of the journals I haven't shown yet, but I wanted to go ahead and show it to you because it's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? So like this one, I couldn't bear to put anything on the front of it and cover any of this batik fabric. It's so cute. I love the tassel, and I think she's going to love it too. It's a cute little journal. Okay, let me show you my other favorite. They're all my favorites. Haven't I said that? I can't remember. I also couldn't bear to put anything on the front of this one either to cover up this fabric. It's absolutely beautiful with a butterfly batik. Here's a really pretty tassel, removable like the other ones. And here's the back. This one has attached seam binding through the journal. This one has 3 signatures. And we'll do a flip through real quick. Pockets on the inside of each first and last page of the signature, which is cardstock. And the last signature. Sorry, I kind of just get in the zone, just turning the pages. I forget to say what signature we're on. These I left long in case you want to add any charms. These are a little bit long to tie the sides, so obviously feel free to trim those if they're too long for you. And let me show you what is included in the goodie bags for this one. This one I did include butterfly napkins. And I will show you the other difference in this kit as well here in a second. Gorgeous purple lace. Gorgeous. Okay, this is the big difference between this and the other kits. I've included 2 packs of die cut butterflies, a blue set and a purple set. These have like gold accents on them and a bunch of different sizes. They're so pretty, but I thought these would kind of match the journal really well. Okay, so that is everything for the butterfly one. And I have one last little journal to show you. It's not completely finished, but since I have everything out and I'm filming for that, I wanted to go ahead and show you what the main part looked like. Okay, last journal. And I love this one so much. Like I said earlier, this one isn't completely finished, but I wanted to show you everything that comes with it, show you what it looks like. The final pictures will be on Etsy unless I can get a clip recorded before I get the video done. But make sure you check out Etsy for what the closure looks like on it. And I want to make a little tassel charm. So it's a little different what comes with this because this journal is so small. So we've got the vintage German hymn book page, music paper, coin envelopes, little paper ribbon I sewed, 2 little things of the pom-pom trim. I wasn't going to include this with it, but because of how the pages are, but you may like it. You may be able to use it on there. I'm not sure, so I included a couple pieces of it. Glassine envelope. A lot of the things are kind of the same. Paper. These are all pretty much the same. There's no wallpaper piece, and this one and just 1 napkin instead of a large index card coffee spray, 2 smaller ones. You still get half a sheet of masterboard. and you'll still get 2 pieces of seam binding and the dictionary pages and the flower page. This one won't include the book pockets or the clear pocket either. Okay, I will get that packaged up here in a second, but let me show it to you. Like I said, it's not finished, but here it is. Isn't it absolutely adorable? It's so cute. Okay, measurements, front, almost 3 inches, around 4 inches high. It's got lace glued on the cover. So the fabric isn't glued on, I stitched it on. So it's got an eyelet up here. So up here is where I want to make a little, I don't know, a little dangly thing for the side, maybe with a couple charms on it. It won't be very big, but, and then I have a piece of seam binding drying, but let me show you the inside. This has been such a little labor of love. I've worked on this a little bit every day for the past week or so, picking out papers, edging the papers and stuff. So let me show you. There's 3 signatures to this. So there's no pockets to this. However, a lot of the pages have these little fold outs. So if you wanted to, you could glue those down to make a pocket. But like I said, it's so small. I wanted you to be able to kind of do whatever you wanted with it. One of the pages in each one has a piece of lace with some buttons on them. So there's some cardstock, scrapbook paper, coffee dyed paper. I think this is from, believe it's like a Russian memo pad, heart doilies, music paper, and I've edged some of these with like specialty scissors, but I will let you watch me flipping through it. It's kind of hard to hold and flip through it. It's just so little. So that was the first signature. Here's the second. This is some of my red coffee dyed paper. Tea dyed ledger paper. So there's a lot of room. Okay, this is the third signature. So there's a lot of room even to journal in this book. I recently purchased a smaller junk journal, and I've been really enjoying journaling in it. And I've put like some like die cuts and collaging, but mostly journaling. It's kind of fun. I do have a little glassine envelope in here. So the top is open in the side. A red doily, which I thought was really cool for a pop of color. So this was actually made out of a box I had. It was for a travel size bottle of contact lens solution. So it's absolutely adorable. So yeah, I will finish up the closure for that and a cute little charm on the top, and then it will be done. So make sure you check out Etsy to see the final picture and how this turned out. So let's move on to the last part of the Etsy update. Okay, I've got 2 more things to show you. The last one is going to take a little bit. I'm super excited about. But this is more of a destash. This is 100 yards. It's 5/8 inch single. It says single face satin, 100% polyester, gross grain ribbon. It's absolutely beautiful lavender color. It's been in my stash for a while and I've not used this color, so I wanted to pass it on to someone who may get more use out of it. So this will be in this Etsy update. Okay, and I had said in one of my previous videos I had wanted to do some napkin packs because I know not everyone can get their hands on napkins, and even I had trouble finding some for a while. So I have 10 packs available, and there are 16 napkins included in each pack. So they're going to come to you in a paper bag, and the wider ones are going to be folded like this in half and put in the bag. Otherwise, I'm not really quite sure how to ship those. So they're going to come folded like that in a bag. So let me show you what napkins are included, and we'll open them all up. But this is the stack. So let's look at these smaller ones. The super cute lemon and blue. Floral and wood. Some of them have 2 plies on the backs. A couple only have 1. Super pretty. I think those are oranges. Oh, that one. The back started coming off. Some of these, the back layers come off really easy, which is really nice. Some of these were folded in a little bit in the packs too, and I tried to straighten them out. This feels like 1 layer. I've not taken one of these apart yet. This one has the design just on the middle panel. This is my favorite. My favorite. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yep, see, that one is coming apart already too, which is nice to not have to fight it. Gorgeous lemons and pink. Okay, these open up again. But they are really, really stuck together. So here's this one opened up. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not going to try to get this one completely open, but it opens up just like this one. This matches one of those other smaller ones. So pretty. This has like a basket weave on it. This one is super soft. So pretty. Look like it's got crocus on them. Oh, this one is so cute. I should have used this one for the shabby chic, huh? So cute. I think this one and the last 2 are just 1 layer. All right, and like I said, they will be, these wider ones here are the ones that will be folded in the bag. But I only had enough of like all of them to do 10 sets. So if you want them, grab them. But this is everything that is included in this update. But yeah, everything will be linked below. If you have any questions about anything, You can leave me a comment on here. I will get back to you. Just as a reminder, I work during the day, so it may take me a little bit to get back to you, but I will get back to you. Yeah, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell for when I have future Etsy updates, and I will see you in the next one. Happy shopping! Bye!